One last comic, or at least I think he's the last one. His name is Zola Aych Croft. Give it together for Zola Aych Croft, everybody.
Hi, my name is Zola Aych Croft. That's actually the name I gave myself. I've been with it for about a year and a half now. It was amazing. As soon as I found the name, I felt my being aligned with it, and all sorts of good things started happening for me. The sad part is that I am not respected by the government. Feels that way, at least. Really, who I am talking about are the people who work at county buildings and do the clerical work on the other side of me. I have no strife with you or your bosses who you were given leadership roles that pertain to decision making, which can impact entire civilizations. There's probably a lot of reasons on why you simply cannot make immediate change from your granted position, and that's scary. It does not feel good to be working at a desk and someone is screaming at me. This is not your fault. This is not my fault. Maybe actually blame could be led back to one of our hands for the sake of the circumstance of the situation. But let's wait. Let's agree that this situation we are in is neither of our faults. The system is built to fail. In our daily lives, living in the US of A, the options are to be at a default fine or there's something happening that I need to resolve. I am constantly putting out fires, oftentimes alone and with no help. It doesn't feel good. I think about now is the time to tell you that I forgot what I wrote down. That is incredible though, I do think. For I was in the middle of saying something. I want to simply change my name, but I need to be recognized by the government. I don't even want to be recognized by the government. I want to be accounted for in my community. There's all these situations of pressure to uphold responsibility falls on me. The ice cream shop I work at is short-staffed. There's 3 of us working when ideally it would be 15. I have to run the register, scoop the ice cream, run to the back when we need more, and tighten my cheekbones until they fall off. Have a good day. And it's all for ice cream? Ice cream's probably not even that good for us. I know I'm lactose intolerant, but I eat it anyways. To the politicians, bosses, and world leaders, I bet you don't even want that much power and probably have a lot of difficulty with diffusing it accordingly. Since the 1950s, there have been landfills. Think about that. Rotting banana peels inside of plastic bags deep inside the earth since the 50s. Non-stop, every week, contributing from every person, trash that is piling up. And and making the earth smell really gross. My name is Zola Aych Croft. That is the name I gave myself, but I do find a lot of difficulty with simply changing it for the government. I want to simply change it with my phone, but no, I have to go to a county building, bring a paper, pay a fee, feel inconvenient, and cry about it later. Guys, I was at the DMV, and there was a 92-year-old woman to the right of me. She was trying to update her handicap permit. The woman at the desk denied her under the pretense of infringement. The doctor's note had white out on it because they wrote the date on the wrong line. This woman had to drive all the way back to the doctor's clinic and get a new note. Not the woman working the desk. I bet you don't even care about whiteout. You had to hold that boundary because it's what's industry standard. So I am being signaled to end my time, so let me ask all of you, do you want to hear me finish what I wrote? You hear that, Jerry?
Okay.
The people have spoken. So who do we go to talk about to changing all of this? Who is the man in charge? Let me tell you about this dream I had. This dream, in the sessions, it had felt that 34 years had gone by. I was set backpacking, voyaging, searching in every corner to find who the man in charge is. Towards the end of the flight, I meet the secretary who tells me that he is in his office and I had no wait to meet him. Could this be? Had my search for the man in charge finally come to an end? I enter into a dark office. The lights are off. There's a coffee mug on the table, file cabinets, scatter of other physical things. It came to me. There is no man in charge. He is a concept. We are all influencing each other into following the steps that were given to us. We have to follow orders instead of being what we want to be. There's this question, whose man's is this? This is my question. Which New Yorker is this? 9/11. I was 1 year old. I sat down and watched the footage for the first time. I cried really hard. I also wept when I found out 1 million people were killed after the collapse. The integral structure of the building was weakened due to there being an explosion, and the weight of the plane probably also had an impact on its collapse. Whatever your stance is on jet fuel and steel beams, we have to look at those buildings fell. These cities we are living in are extraordinarily dangerous. Concrete is unsafe. I can get hurt on it really easily. And it's majorly here for roads, and cars are also scary. I pollute the air, and am the reason why they keep mining out of the earth so I can get myself to work where I serve food that's not good for people. There is so much space in this country that is not being used. We build homes right here on the grass, 200 or so in a cluster. You walk outside, and there you are, grass, scenery, mountains, hills, trees. And what we have in the community are strawberry fields forever. Reliable food that's there for everyone. I'm scared, honestly, to go outside even. 13.8 million guns were manufactured in the United States just last year. I don't care what your stance is on guns. I'm just saying, let's stop making more of them. We can resolve the ones we have for now. Come together right now over me. Shake, shock, bang, you are dead. They shot John Lennon speaking peace. Someone get me on the phone with Elon Musk. I have this idea. When I'm ready to leave my new grasslands house and seek out finding a new place, I can easily with Zip. That's the name of the app. It's actually one of the names of the many apps I want to design. Accounted for is one of them. With Zip, we have resources and travel available for everyone. Well, I do feel a partaking wide tide of people, and it seems people. But yeah, that's my time, Zola Aych Croft. I'm gonna get off the stage. Appreciate y'all.
Zola Aych Croft.
Give it up for Zola.